like in San Francisco, when I get properties, how can I get 7? My competition get 1 at a time. They have to pay 3-4 million, spend another 2 million. They can only do 1 project at a time. But for me, it's like a cookie cutter now. We know what cabinets, what this is luxury stuff. So I can do 6, 7 at the same time, not a problem. So when you're in an area and you have momentum and you're focused, you have power, because I got 30 buildings. I can take this guy from here, I need this part from here, I got the storage thing. So it's just always dynamic and happening. They come in with 1, they're having the hardest time. But anyway, I wish them luck, because if they do well, I'll do better.
How involved are you in the decision making from what you were just talking about?
So there is a process for this. For instance, this is a great question to ask in the class when we're in the classroom, but I'll give you an example. So a lease becomes available. Mauricio is going to send me the thing. He's going to say, here's the picture, here's the video. The lease has become available now. How much do you want me to rent it for? I don't make the decision. I said, Mauricio, you missed the most important part. You need to suggest for me how much to rent it for. We should get 8,500. How did he come up with that? Here are the comps. So I just say yes, no. All the stuff comes to me completely done. Otherwise, I am failing in communicating what exactly I want. So you want, there is a process, remind me tomorrow, I'll show you what I call the fast flow communication system. Fast flow communication. So I can control so many companies at the same time with making very little decisions. I've been with you all day. I received 1 call from the bank and another call from, and there is so much going on, I can't even tell you. So I'm here. So here is Sharif Medawar. And under me, by different divisions, I have the people, okay? So we talk SFI fund, and MIXIF. So what I have is, I have 2 teams. You heard me talk to the people right there. So I have project manager, architect, contractor, staff, like a team of things, staff. Are you with me? So we had an offer on a property, as is. I send it to the project manager. Tell me what you think. He said, no, we can do a lot more if we just finish the work we did. We don't need to sell it now. You're with me? Another project manager, he said, we have an opportunity now to actually, we got an approval to expand for another balcony. He asked me, what do you think, should we do it or not? What should I say? Thank you, Lori. What do you think? What do you suggest? Don't give me the decision to make when I am not building the exact details of the measurement and all this. What do you think? And he responded, I was going to say yes. It's a balcony. It's not worth it. We talked to the broker. She said, really not worth it. Not going to add much. It's in the back area, and it's going to take some of the bedroom area, which we needed, to have the whole thing look so nice, and it's flowing so much better with the ceiling, and it's going to cost more for nothing. There is no return. So next time, don't ask me. Tell me, we have the approval for the balcony. I suggest we don't do it because da-da-da-da. And all my reply will be, great, thank you. I'm acknowledging it. And when I see him, you're awesome. Thank you for telling me about this and that. So I have these people, and they communicate to the people under them. So take the CMREI, the education company. So I have Ashley in charge. Are you with me? And under her, there is Leilani. There is Zach. There is Nicole. There is a whole team of people. There is a company offshore in India that does now social media for us. There is this. There is just a whole structure. So if Zach wants to talk to me, where is the communication gonna stop? At Ashley's. Ashley is a terminal. This is a communication line. Communication lines, they should terminate here. So we go Puerto Rico. What do I have in Puerto Rico? So I have Sebastian, really is like right here, Sebastian, because all these efforts transform into numbers. What are the numbers? How much did we pay? He has to monitor. Okay, we got a construction loan. We got a new investors coming in, so they have to handle that. And then Sebastian has under him Carlos, who does the accounting for this. And then we have Pedro is in the office here. So we have now. And then we have the lawyer, Miguel, who handles the legal stuff. And then we have Mauricio, my brother-in-law, who handles the property management. And then under Mauricio, there is Edward with a full team of construction people and all this. And it's like an octopus. But if Edward, the construction person, wants to talk to me, He has to go through who? Mauricio. And Mauricio, we're going to have to ask Sebastian, we need 71,000. Because we're going to add this 1 bedroom, we're going to make it 2 bedroom, 2 bath. We're going to add a full bedroom and a full bath. Instead of Sebastian asking me, Sebastian is going to say, okay, Sharif, we're going to add, it's going to cost 71,000, but we're going to make an extra 1,000 a month, which is 12,000 a year. And when you divide it by 70,000, it's a no-brainer. My suggestion is we do it. What do you think? If I say, no, I don't want to spend 71,000 now because that building, somebody talked to me about buying it as is at a great price, done. If I say, great, let's do it, Sebastian will say, okay, let's do it, Mauricio. Mauricio will come back to Edward and say, okay, let's do it. What if I'm walking and Edward sees me in the street? Hey, Sharif, how are you? Great, Edward, how are you? Sharif, I have a problem. Tuesday, I need Tuesday off. They don't acknowledge me. They're not giving me Tuesday off. I'm really getting frustrated and all this. So now he's bypassing the flow of communication and the terminals he has to terminate before it gets to me, and it leaked all the way to me. I need to go to his supervisor. Because now, if you're supposed to be, listen to this word, a terminal, not a communication line. They shouldn't go through you. You should terminate it here. Terminate it before it comes to me, or you will be terminated. You're getting this? That's called, you want to be an executive. You can maybe execute a few people every now and then, as sad as it may be. But hopefully you execute none. Because as you saw, if you take responsibility, you have to make them aware. You have to train them. You have to give them all the tools, the team, and the technology to make them able to do it. And you got to give them the incentives to do it. People will stand on their head if there isn't enough incentive. Am I right? And that person that was so annoying to you becomes your best friend. They just see you, they light up. Because you, for them, are stability, consistency, and income. So, Edward comes and says, I don't like Tuesday. They don't want to give me Tuesday off. I want to be off. My wife is going to do this. Edward, thank you for telling me. Have you talked to Mauricio? I talked to him. He ignored me. He said, I have to be there because I have to finish this. Is there another alternative? No, I don't know. I can talk to somebody else, but they don't know that part of the job. But we can do it Wednesday morning. I can come early Wednesday morning. Look, the way you communicate to me, I trust you. You've been with us a long time. Please talk to Mauricio. I'll talk to him so he can handle it for you. And then I'm going to talk to Mauricio right away and say, Mauricio, he came to me. Treat him with the utmost respect. Respond to him quickly. Find another solution. It's in your hands. I want to make sure you solve it. And when you solve it, text me or email me. And when he does, I'll follow up with Edward. I'll make a point to call him, text him, or find a way and say, Edward, was the situation resolved? Thank you so much. Actually, I don't know how it happened. Mauricio just called me right after. He has all done. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. No bother at all. But next time, go to Mauricio. I'm sure he solves it. Next time there's an issue, he talks to Mauricio. Mauricio is going to say, it's going to leak through me. It's going to get up to Sebastian, or it's going to overhear, and somebody's going to come back to me like I'm not doing it. You understand how it goes? So this is called, believe it or not, it's called the fast flow communication system. This is not a command chart, and this is not an organization's chart. This is a fast flow communication system, and it's all about communication. And the easier it is to communicate with the people here, the faster the job gets done. It's all about speed, because that's your enemy in the physical universe. It is time, the first enemy. Time. And then distance. Right? This, I can reach over there, I can go over here, I cannot be in two places at the same time. And then matter, and what? And energy. That will give you a lot of energy, because all of a sudden you're free to think, to act, to create, and that's how you're able to produce. And the more productive you are, the higher your morale is, and the more you reach that level. And if you give them all what they want, all of a sudden the whole organization is humming along, performing, and there is no reason for people to fight with each other, because I train, I'm making them able, I'm making them willing, and they're actually making it happen. I hope you benefited from this part. This is by far the most important part that can make me successful, keep me performing. Most people have no idea even how to address an individual who's not performing, let alone understanding why they're not performing.